Hey guys, today I'm really excited to give you my spoiler-free review for Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery. Now this film is a sequel to Knives Out and it hits theaters for a 1-week limited run on November 23rd and then Netflix on December 23rd. I recommend that you see this in theaters because I think it is a really fun experience in that way. It's one of those movies that will have you like looking at the people next to you like, okay, let's figure this out. What's going on? I mean, it is a whodunit. And once again, Ryan has assembled, I should say the director, Ryan, has assembled an incredible cast, phenomenal cast. They're so much fun and they're absolutely perfect. I wish I could be like, oh, Dave Bautista really stood out. He was amazing. Oh my gosh, Kate Hudson was phenomenal. She was so good. Edward Norton was incredible. He was amazing. He really stood out. I can't say that because they all stood out. Now, each and every single cast member was absolutely perfect for the role they were given. They were phenomenal. They all, it was just one of those things where you're watching it play out and you can't really pick out the weakest person in the scene, so to speak, right? No one is better than the others. They're all just absolutely phenomenal, right? They held their own against each other, and that is what made this movie so good. Now, I love Knives Out. I'm a big fan of Knives Out. And for me, personally, this is one of the very few times that I feel, me, myself, guys, this is my opinion, but I think the sequel was better than the original here. And like I said, I love Knives Out. So, I loved Glass Onion. I thought it was so much fun. It's twisted, in the way that there are twists and turns and shocking surprises and things that happen and you're like, hold on. There was never a time when I was like, oh, it was absolutely 100% this person that this happened, blah, blah, blah. I never put it all together. I got some parts, there were some predictable moments, some little hints that were dropped that I was like, oh, okay, this, and then that turned out to be true. But overall, I was completely blown away by the events and by the results of the events. Listen, it's so hard to talk about something like this without spoilers. It's absolutely beautiful too, by the way. Can we talk about just how gorgeous it is? They shot in Greece. It's absolutely stunning. I thought that was an incredible thing as well. There's a lot of just gorgeous scenery moments. There's some crazy set pieces. There's some incredible costumes. Everyone looked phenomenal. Every single person looks phenomenal. But there's a lot of humor in this too. It's really funny. Lots of laugh out loud moments. Lots of jokes that come back later that are always fun. Callbacks that just make you laugh. I'm thinking about some of them now and laughing and smiling. But I just really, from the beginning, enjoyed it. Now, it's one of those things that puts you in the beginning. You're like, okay, this is where it's going, yada, yada, yada. And about halfway through, probably, it's and now let's do fade to black, start over again from a different perspective. And that, I love when they do something like that. I mean, that's really what whodunits should do for the most part. And that is exactly what Glass Onion and Knives Out mystery does. It was very entertaining. I just adore all of these characters. I mean, literally every single one of them is so good. I love seeing a whole new cast, of course, with the detective coming back. Daniel Craig, of course, he came back. It was important for him to be the centerpiece here, and I'm hoping we get more and more Knives Out mysteries because he's just so good. He's so much fun. I mean, it was very Agatha Christie, again, twists and turns and surprises, and I kind of figured Knives Out probably a lot sooner than I should have. And so with this one keeping me on the edge of my seat so much, again, there were little things that I picked up on, little things that I was like, oh yeah, that's going to be important. So I'm going to stick that in the back of my head, right? I know that line that was just said is going to come back at some point in the future. And there are things like that, but overall I was completely surprised. So this is what I got to tell you overall. See it on the big screen because you want to see it in a theater setting. You want to see it. It's gorgeous. So watch it on the biggest screen possible. See it when it's in theaters. Absolutely. The cast, phenomenal. No one stood out to me above all of the rest. They were all so good for each of their roles. Perfect for their characters. Again, lots of twists and turns and shocking surprises, which is, again, exactly what you want in a whodunit. Things that throw you off. And lots of humor, and it was so dang fun. So I highly recommend checking out Glass Onion, A Knives Out Mystery when it hits theaters November 23rd. But if you miss it for the week it's in theaters, it will be available on Netflix December 23rd as well. You guys let me know if you're excited for this movie down below in the comments. If by the time you get to this review you've already seen it, let me know your thoughts. Did you figure it out? Because I was shocked. Please, no spoilers in the comments, though. Be sure to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more videos like this one. You guys can follow me over on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. I'm MamasGeeky over there. MamasGeeky. You can also check me out at MamasGeeky.com. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much to all my monetary supporters, my members, and my Patreons. Love you guys.